I'm like one.
Once again, the Panther Rain on the campus of Cabot High School for this 2023 Cabot Classic, hosted by FCA. Let's speak to starters for game number 3, first for Greenbrier. First start for Greenbrier, number 1, distance steal. Number 2, agility steal. Number 5, Howard James. Number 11, Kelly Holt. Running at the starting time for Greenbrier, number 24, Leon Doris. Contest for the Greenbrier Lady Panthers, Ted Edmondson, assisted by Brett Banks, Caleb Ellison. Now Panther fans, on repeat for your Cabot Lady Panthers. Starting draw for the Lady Panthers, at 5'7", number 1, Gina Hood. Starting to go out for your Lady Panthers at 5'6", number 2, Melissa Miller. Starting to go out for the Lady Panthers at 5'6", 13, Bree Hall. Starting for the Lady Panthers at 5'6", number 24, J.C. Cook. And starting on the inside for the Lady Panthers, 5'6", number 35, Andy Grace King. The Panthers are coached by head coach Jay Cook. Assisted by Carson Gill.
Hello and welcome back to High School Hoops. Thank you for joining us tonight to watch our Lady Panthers play. The Lady Panthers from Greenbrier, thank you for tuning in to Lady Panther basketball. They will be playing the Lady Panthers from Greenbrier. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Colton Hennessy, and alongside me, your color commentator.
And I'm Zane Simon. The Greenbrier Lady Panthers come into this game with the record of 3-5, with losing last night to Lake Hamilton 29-59. The Lady Panthers come into the game 9-0 with a huge win against Collierville last night, looking to extend their record to 10-0 as we start action here in the first quarter.
And Greenbrier will win the tip as they're just swinging around the perimeter, and J.C. Cook nearly comes away with the steal, but the ball touches right out of bounds. And this Greenbrier offense has twins, both with the last name Steele to the other Steele sister. Swinging around to the perimeter now. James with it. Guarded very closely by Jenna Cook. Steele now working around the perimeter. Finds Wharton. Back to Steele. And that will be an offensive foul and a legal pick on Wharton.
Yeah, Greenbrier couldn't seem to get anything started there. They were trying to move it around, swinging around the top of the key, but just couldn't get it with that Panther defense tied up on the face every time they tried to make a move.
And now we see Jenna Cook bringing the ball up. Made her season debut last night. What a find to Abby Grace Cunningham, but she is blocked down low. Greenbrier will now take the ball up the court. Running this common motion offense that we see. And there is an ill-advised pass. Wharton with another turnover, another costly one at that for Greenbrier.
Right there, it looked like Wharton was trying to find one of the Steele sisters, but just miscommunication, trying to move too fast, bad pass, and just now Jenna Cook brings the ball up.
Yeah, and I don't know how often you see this. Two twins on both sides of the basketball. Both teams have a set of twins in their starting lineup too. Very impressive. And there's one twin, J.C. Cook from the corner for three.
That was a great find right there. That's a good thing the Panthers have done all year. They've found a way to move the ball and find the open shooter and just knock down threes.
Yeah, I mean, you're completely correct. This Cabot team has been fantastic at shooting the three ball, but they've also been fantastic on defense as we see Bliss applying pressure to McKenzie. McKenzie now trying to find somewhere to go with the ball, finds Steele. Steele chooses not to use the screen, will drive in and toss up a very awkward shot. Way off, air ball, out of bounds, Panther basketball.
Yeah, she was just trying to drive the ball there. But then Abby Grace Cunningham just was not having it and stood her ground and just ill-advised misfire right there.
We see Kaylin Bean check in for Jenna Cook. Ball now to JC. In the corner, Bean. Bean on the attack. Spin move, pull-up jumper off the back iron and tipped out by Cunningham, but it will go to the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier now setting up a play. Trying to find somewhere to go with it. Bliss Miller playing lockdown defense as always. An open shot, however, and that three is good from Steele. The game is now tied at 3 apiece from both Panther teams. Cunningham for 3 to answer back, and that one goes. Abby Grace Cunningham, the transfer from Atkins, on the 3.
She sure is. She's a good player down low, tallest player on the court at 6'1", and she can shoot a 3. She's a really versatile player, and just a great one to have on your team.
And Kaylin Bean with a steal, and the Panthers working in the fast break now. Kaylin Bean on the attack, finds Cunningham in the corner. Cunningham looking to set up the offense. In the corner, JC Cook stops, finds Cunningham down low, and there's no guarding that, but it will rim out.
Just like I was saying there, she can shoot the 3 ball, and then she drives in, and she's usually pretty good at those, just off the back iron.
And a foul drawn by Steele. 2 shots at the line. And Zane, we've seen a lot of tempo early in this game. Do you think that this will continue, or do you think that teams will try and slow it down some?
I think the Panthers, they're going to try and, after they get this possession, just slow it down, slow the game down, and as they're up 6-4 right now, just take their time and just try and take more control over the game.
Yeah, and one thing that you notice with this Lady Panther team is once they get set up with their offense, they can run the plays that they love and work so greatly for them. And that's where they find the most success.
They sure can, as Kennedy Churchill and Lily Bowles check into the game.
Kaylin Bean to Bowles. Bowles swings it to Miller. Miller on the drive. Hand off to Churchill. Churchill pull up. That one will fall. Kennedy Churchill, the junior, knocks down her first shot of the game. Cabot now leads 8-5.
That was a great find right there by Churchill. Just trying to swing the ball around and just saw the lane wide open and just, why not take it right up the middle and shoot a floater. And
Greenbrier, Steele sister to the other Steele sister. Looking for James, can't get it there, and it's another steal for the Panthers. JC Cook now taking the ball up the court in the fast break. Finds Bliss Miller in the corner. Back to Kaylin Bean. Churchill wide open on the wing for 3, and that one will go. She has a quick 5.
She sure does, and that makes the Cabot Panthers lead up to 6.
Steele now trying to set up the offense, just looking to avoid a turnover here. Making safe passes. McKenzie to Steele, and there will be a foul called on JC Cook for a push.
As it is going to be Abby Grace Cunningham and Bree Hall check in for Lily Bowles and JC Cook.
James looking for somewhere to go with the ball. She drives in. And they will call a foul. I believe that was on Abby Grace Cunningham. Excuse me, they will call that one on Kaylin Bean. The first free throw is good from James.
Yeah, James saw the lane open again, and then Abby Grace Cunningham showed up right in the way, and just Kaylin Bean was following and just happened to run and squish her right in the middle.
Right, and unfortunately you can't do that, but great defense from Cunningham as she was straight up. As now the Panthers working the ball around. Churchill wants another bucket. That one won't go. Nearly came away with the offensive rebound was Abby Grace Cunningham. But the Panthers now back on defense. The drive, and they will call a foul. That one will go against Kennedy Churchill. And this Greenbrier team has started off very aggressive. Do you think they continue to drive the ball even with such a huge presence down low?
I think they do. I mean, the Panthers' defense is so tight around the perimeter, and as soon as they see a gap in the lane, I think they just need to keep on taking it and just wear out Cunningham down low.
And that's something that's very difficult to do. After all, Cunningham is a commit to Arkansas Tech University, and the Panthers looking to move the ball quickly as we see JC in the corner. Back to Cunningham. A straightaway three won't go. Rebound, Kaylin Bean. Jenna now setting up the offense. Tries to drive baseline, doesn't have any room, kicks it back out to her sister JC. And Kennedy Churchill has a pretty good look at a layup, but it won't fall.
That was a good find right there, just good ball movement by the Panthers.
And there's a wide open look in the corner for three, but it won't fall. Offensive rebound. The putback won't go, and Jenna Cook rebounds it and takes it up the court for Cabot. Jenna in the corner, finds Cunningham down low. She's going to take advantage and put up a strong post hook bucket. Abby Grace Cunningham.
Yeah, all right, Doris, she just couldn't. She's tried to stay her ground, but Abby Grace Cunningham is just, she's 6'1". You can't really guard somebody like that, and she is not afraid to get in there and butt some heads, score a basket.
And there, it seems there's another foul. That one will go against Kaylin Bean.
And with that foul, the Panthers, with the new rule this year in high school basketball, that puts the Panthers already in the double bonus. So from now on, in this quarter, the Greenbrier Panthers will shoot 2 shots.
And that's one thing that the Greenbrier Lady Panthers have been able to put the Cabot Lady Panthers in is a little bit of trouble, as it seems like nearly all of their points have came at the line. As 2 for 2 from the line is James. And now Cook taking the ball off the court for the Panthers. Finds Bliss Miller. Miller to Cunningham. Cunningham hands it off to JC Cook. She's got a good look for 3 and knocks it down. What a shot, JC Cook, to put the Panthers up 16-10. As Greenbrier now looking to set it up. Steele working the ball around the perimeter. Great defense from JC Cook, not allowing anything. Steele to the other Steele sister. Finds her sister back in the corner. That 3 will not go. Rebound by Bliss Miller. Miller now taking the ball up the court for Cabot. Bree Hall in the corner. Drives baseline. Kicks it back out to Bliss Miller. Bliss Miller. Jenna Cook's got a good look for 3, and that one won't go. Tipped by JC. Hit by Cunningham, and the ball is loose, and they will call a foul. That one will go against Abby Grace Cunningham.
That is going to be her first foul of the game. 6th team foul. You don't usually see a lot of this from the Panthers. The Panthers usually, they don't foul too much. They play aggressive ball, but they don't foul too much. But this game, already with 6 fouls, and the Greenbrier Panthers with only 1.
Yeah, the Greenbrier Lady Panthers had a clear game plan coming into this one, as the second free throw won't go. The shot clock is off for this possession for the Cabot Panthers. Miller finds Cook. And it looks like the Cabot Lady Panthers will be looking to take the last shot here in this first quarter. Miller now hands it off to Bree Hall. Finds Jenna Cook. Jenna wide open for 3. That one will not go, but rebounded by Cunningham, and the putback won't fall either, as Greenbrier decides to just dribble it out. And the first quarter comes to a close. Cabot leads Greenbrier 16-11. And Zane, what do you think about this aggressive play from Greenbrier?
It's very smart, because the Panthers really, they haven't had too big of a test this season yet. And like right now, they're just, Panthers haven't seen anything like it. Nobody's really tried to test them down low. They've just been playing a little scared, if you could say, and just trying to shoot the 3 ball. But Greenbrier's, any chance they get, go in, play through contact, and just very smart, honestly. The great thinking by their coaches, and it's kept them in the game. Just the Panthers have just had some great ball movement, finding the open Panther at the 3 and just knocking down our 3s.
And what we've seen, like the scouting report coming into this game, was that Greenbrier was a strong 3-point shooting team, and they haven't even shown that tonight. They've just, like you said, just chosen to drive in and create contact near the cup.
They haven't. I'm assuming that's really surprised the Panthers. That's why they haven't been. That's why they've gotten off to a slow start. But yeah, because their whole game plan was guard the perimeter super tight, because they can shoot the ball. But Greenbrier hasn't really shot the ball that much this game.
Yeah, and like you said, the perimeter defense has been tremendous for the Cabot Panthers, but that really hasn't seemed to matter, as JC Cook with another 3. That one won't go off the front of the rim, but rebounded by Bree Hall, and the putback won't fall. Steele now taking the ball up the court for Greenbrier. A little handoff to Wharton. Wharton had to leave in that first quarter because of foul trouble, but back in she is. Wharton now with it on the wing. Finds Steele. Steele decides not to hand it off. Looking for her sister, but Bree Hall's playing great defense as Steele finally finds her sister. Now Steele on the attack. Gets it down low, but stolen by Bliss Miller. Bliss Miller now looking to push the tempo for the Panthers. Miller finds Hall. Back to Cunningham. What vision from Hall down low for Cunningham.
That was great ball movement, as JC brings the ball up, finds Bree, and then Bree just dumps it off to Cunningham and just lets her do what she's good at.
Yeah, that was just tremendous play from the Lady Panthers. And that's what we've seen all season. That's exactly what has led to the 10-0 or the 9-0 start, looking to make it 10-0 as the 3 is off. And JC now finds Bliss Miller. Bliss Miller on the attack, will go up strong, can't knock it down, and there is a steal down low after the offensive rebound by Cunningham. Now we see McKenzie dribbling it around the perimeter, picks up her dribble and finds Steele. Steele now looking to set up the offense for the Greenbrier Lady Panthers. Steele looking to drive, has no room. Wharton almost takes a deep 3, but decides against it, and McKenzie looking to set up the offense, finds Steele. Steele on the wing. Wharton from way downtown, way off, hits the side of the backboard, and they will call a shot clock violation on Greenbrier. Even though Bliss Miller clearly had possession, that's going to erase a rebound off of Bliss Miller's stat line, and that must be what Panther fans are upset about, as it was pretty clear that she had possession of that ball.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why they called the shot clock violation there, but it is what it is, as Kaylin Bean checks in for Jenna Cook.
Kalen will hand it off to Miller. Miller dishes it down low to Cunningham. Back to Bean. Bean for three. Won't go. Offensive rebound. And puts it back up, and that one will finally fall. Cunningham with another bucket on the night. That makes 9 for the game. Now McKenzie looks to set up the offense for the Greenbrier Lady Panthers. Finds Steele. She'll set a screen for Steele. Wharton in the corner now, trying to find a lane. Puts up a tough shot. James with a tough bucket down low over about 2 Panthers. Now Cunningham wants the three, won't take it. Hands it off to Miller. Miller looking for somewhere to go with the ball, finds Kalen Bean. Gets the blow by, and the ball is just bouncing all over the place, and Bree Hall misses a layup, and it will be Greenbrier possession. McKenzie now with the ball up top, looking to set up her Lady Panther offense. Gets it out to Wharton. Wharton back to McKenzie. She won't take the three. She tries to drive. Finds Steele in the corner for three. Way off. Nothing but air. And a rebound for Abby Grace Cunningham, as now Kaylin Bean will take the ball up the court and set up the offense for the Cabot Panthers. Kaylin Bean looking to drive. Hands it off to JC Cook. JC Cook on the pull-up. That one will not fall, right inside the free throw line. And there's a jump ball between Bree Hall, and that's Wharton down low. It will be Greenbrier possession.
And checking into the game is going to be Lily Bowles, Jenna Cook, and Kennedy Churchill for Bliss Miller, Abby Grace Cunningham, and Bree Hall, as Greenbrier takes the ball up, crossing half court now.
That is James going against Jenna Cook. Strong defense from Jenna Cook. James on the drive with the left, won't go. Tough rebound, JC Cook. JC finds Kennedy Churchill. Swinging it around, Jenna Cook for three, and it goes. What a shot, Jenna Cook, forcing Greenbrier to call a timeout. Cabot leads Greenbrier 23-13. And what a start to the second quarter, Zane. Oh my goodness. It's been a lot. I mean, it's just been total chaos on the court.
It sure has. I mean, by that last drive by Greenbrier, just as James just goes in, and it looks like she just tries to draw a foul, but the refs are not giving it any, and they're letting them play tough, and she just gets parallel with the ground and just tosses it up, and then as the ball comes down, the Panthers just passing around, sloppy passes, and ends up finding Jenna for three. But I mean, this game, it was controlled, and the Panthers have really just taken control of limiting the sloppy mistakes.
They only had a 6-point lead. Have extended it to 10 here in the second quarter. Steele from way downtown. That one way off, nothing but net. Unfortunately, that was the outside of the net.
It sure was. And Greenbrier, I think Greenbrier right now, their coach is telling them in the huddle, we just need to slow down and stop taking sloppy 40-foot threes. But right there, just, I guess, a misfire, apparently. She was almost out of bounds up by half court when she shot that one. It was just a little too short.
And now we see Jenna Cook taking the ball up the court. Keeps it herself. The pull-up from the mid-range, pure. What a shot from Jenna Cook to extend the Panther lead to 12.
That was a great shot and a great find by Jenna Cook. Just took advantage of the miscommunication, had 2-on-1, and it wasn't, and leaving the open man with the ball. Just not something you want to do if you're Greenbrier on defense.
And there's another steal from your Lady Panthers as Jenna Cook finds Kaylin Bean on the attack. The right-handed layup on the left side, and the fast break is another bucket for the Cabot Panthers. McKenzie now taking the ball up the court. Finds Wharton. Wharton on the attack. Baseline drive. That's stolen by Kaylin Bean. Kaylin Bean gets it out to Kennedy Churchill. Churchill now slowing the pace. Finds Jenna Cook. Down to Bree Hall. out to Kennedy Churchill once more, and that three will fall.
As the Panthers are now taking a commanding 30-13 lead, scoring 7 points in the last minute.
And Cabot has completely turned up the pace. They're just playing tremendously as Greenbrier just has no idea what to do with the basketball.
As that foul is going to be a reaching foul on Kaylin Bean. That is going to be her third personal foul of the game. And she is going to come out for Bliss Miller, and J.C. Cook is going to come in for Kennedy Churchill.
And they're going to call a foul off the ball. That goes against Abby Grace Cunningham as she just bodied up the much smaller McKenzie. And unfortunately, that one's going to get called every time.
That is Lily Bowles checking in for Cunningham. Coach Cook seems to not be very happy with all of the fouls caused by the Panthers here.
And there's a steal from J.C. Cook. Finds Bliss Miller and fouled on the fast break layup is Bliss Miller as she loses a shoe, and she will go to the line for two.
Well, with that play right there, pretty sure Coach Cook is going to be pretty happy after that one. Even though it was a miss, it was a great find by JC and a strong finish by Bliss as she's going to go to the line and shoot too.
And man, for Coach Cook, I mean, what more could you want for? He gets to coach his two daughters on the same basketball team. I mean, just a dream job. As Bliss Miller knocks down the first free throw.
And checking in for the game for the Greenbrier is going to be Hart and Steele.
Miller misses the second free throw, and Hall right there to force some aggression, and the ball will go out of bounds off Hall. As now James to take the ball up the court for Greenbrier. They continue to attempt to run this motion, but it's just not working, and there's a push off. Excuse me, they will call an illegal screen. That one will go against Doris.
They could have called both right there as Steele just shoves Jenna Cook, but just too much movement on the screen is what they get them.
And what a find from J.C. Cook. Down low, Bliss will pass it out. J.C. Cook attacks the basket. The left-handed layup will not fall. And the ball is rolling around, jump ball. And I believe it will be Panther possession. Sure enough, it will be Cabot Panther possession. Jenna Cook looking for somewhere to go on the inbounds play, finds Lily Bowles. Lily hands it off to Jenna Cook. Straight away three, bang! What a shot from Jenna Cook to extend the lead to 21. Steele now looking just for something. I mean, the Greenbrier offense has not been able to get anything going. Steele now on the wing facing J.C. Cook. J.C. playing lockdown defense, and the ball will be dribbled out of bounds. Great defense from the Panthers, and they force another turnover.
As the Panthers are going to call a timeout with 37 seconds left in the half. Up 21 points.
And Zane, we really have a tough one tonight. It's the Lady Panthers versus the Lady Panthers. We faced a similar situation earlier on in the year in a boys game where it was the Cabot Panthers versus the Benton Panthers. I mean, I must say, these are some of the toughest games to call.
They sure are. As maybe just, try and say the mascot instead of the name, but when both of them are Panthers, they just slip up on your words sometimes.
And so it seems we're just going to have to stick to Cabot versus Greenbrier tonight, as we will be stumbling over all of our words continuously, as now Jenna Cook receives the inbound and will set up the offense for Cabot. Jenna finds Miller. Miller down low to Cunningham. As she'll go up with a post hook, fouled and one. What a post hook and a tough finish from Abby Grace Cunningham.
She's really shown it all this game, as coming out, scoring the first points of the game with a 3 from the top of the key, and now she's going to try and make it a 3-point basket with this and one.
And you can really tell which players are going to play at the next level. I can't believe that Cunningham is only going to Arkansas Tech. She looks like a U of A level player. I mean, she is playing her heart out. She has 12 on the night for the Panthers as Bree Hall playing lockdown defense. And a chucked up 3 won't go. Offensive rebound, however, James takes it in, and there will be an offensive foul on James, charge drawn by Bliss Miller. And the Panthers here will have to get something going very quickly. 3.7 seconds left. They'll let the ball roll. Jenna Cook to take the last shot. Nope, she'll find Cunningham. Cunningham from half court won't fall off the side of the rim, and your Panthers lead 37-13 going into the half. We'll catch y'all in the second one. And welcome to the second half of Cabot Panther basketball. Currently, they are leading the Greenbrier Lady Panthers 37-13. As Greenbrier will get possession first in this second half. And there's a great find to James. James slings it out to Steele. Steele looking to set up the offense, finds her sister for three. Won't go. Rebound, Bree Hall.
That was a great find and a great look right there from Greenbrier. Just, they needed that to get started. And
what? There's a turnover right there by Greenbrier. A transition pull-up three won't fall. Rebound, Jenna Cook. As Cook now taking the ball up the court. Looks to drive in, finds Hall in the corner. So swings it out to Cunningham. Cunningham back to Hall. Hall on the drive. Kicks it out to Jenna Cook. Jenna Cook in the corner for three. Nothing but nylon.
that was a great shot right there to get the Panthers the first points in the half.
And there's a foul down low. That one looks to be against Cunningham. We saw clear frustration. Excuse me. That was on Cunningham. They only put up the number 3. I was a little concerned, a little confused. But James at the line now for 2 free first.
James is the leading scorer for Greenbrier with 6 points, and Cunningham and Jenna with Cunningham with 12 and Jenna Cook with 11.
I mean, just them they are just unbelievable. They're outscoring the Greenbrier Lady Panthers. And that's 2 players on one team.
That sure is. Abby Grace Cunningham almost 1 point shy of having all of Greenbrier's points. Just shows her dominance in this game. And right there, the steal by her.
I mean, unbelievable intensity on both sides of the basketball. Now Jenna Cook on the other end finds Hall in the corner. Bliss Miller wide open for three. She chooses to drive, puts up a tough lay, and it won't fall. Rebound Greenbrier as Steele takes it up the court. Steele pull up three in transition and knocks it down. Finally gets one to fall. That's her 8th point on the night.
Greenbrier is going to try and look to take advantage of that, swing the momentum, and just try and get something started here just to possibly start a comeback or just cut the deficit down.
As now we see Bliss Miller gets it inside. Turnaround jumper from JC Cook is good. Nothing but net. What a shot from JC Cook. Now Greenbrier will look to answer back following the tough jumper knocked down by JC. Steele now working around the perimeter. Gets it down low. The little post jump shot falls. Doris with the bucket.
That's going to be her first points of the night, as just Cunningham is on her all night, finally finds some breathing room and takes advantage of it.
Yeah, we've expected her to be more of a factor, but whenever you're facing somebody like Cunningham, it's never going to be easy. Cunningham with the clear size advantages now. JC Cook dribbles it around the perimeter, and there's a jump ball down low. But did you see that screen from Cunningham?
That was mean. And Steele right there, she was not expecting it and just ends up on the ground.
And what's great about that was it was completely legal. She had her feet planted. They were inside shoulder width. I mean, unbelievable screen that nearly freed up an open look, as there's Bliss Miller getting her own rebound. And Kaylin Bean to set up the offense. She finds JC Cook on the wing. JC working it around, finds Bliss Miller. A great switch from Greenbrier, and there's going to be a blocking foul called on the Steele sister. And the Cabot Lady Panthers will be taking the ball out from the baseline. Bliss Miller now on the elbow, finds Kaylin Bean. Kaylin Bean finds some space, won't be able to knock down the shot. The ball goes pinballing around, back out to Bliss Miller. Miller now looking to set up the offense, as Cabot will run their motion that works so well, and there was a good look for Kennedy Churchill. Offensive rebound by Lily Bowles. She gets it to Bliss Miller. Bliss Miller grabs her own rebound. JC Cook with a wide open three. It rims out and back out. The ball is rolling around on the floor, and there's a jump ball. My goodness. Will the ball ever get out of the Panther side?
I don't know. That was just, I mean, miss, rebound, miss, rebound, miss, rebound. Happened about 4 or 5 times. I mean, you love to see the offensive rebound, but you hate to see all the misses. But it's just, well, if you miss it and you get the rebound, no harm, no foul. Just great job by just bullying everybody down low and getting to the ball.
Yes, Cabot still was unable to put points on the board even after all those offensive rebounds. As there's a foul called. That one will go against Kaylin Bean, as she will have to come out of the game very quickly, as she's experiencing foul trouble. That was her 4th foul on the night.
She's really had a lot of playing time tonight. Only a sophomore, and you can't even tell. She is the 6th man, being very aggressive, playing like she's been here for about 15 years. Just love to see it.
And there is another foul on the floor. They'll call that one on Bliss Miller. It seems to have been off the ball. Not sure exactly where that was, but a great eye from the ref. As now Jenna Cook taking the ball up the court. She'll take the lead pass and get it to Cunningham. Cunningham kicks it back out to Jenna. Jenna from deep three-point range off the front of the rim. And a long offensive rebound gets all the way back out to Jenna Cook. Bliss finds Cunningham. Straightaway three, won't go. Rebound Bliss Miller. Finds Cunningham. Back out to Bliss Miller. She has a good look at a three, and she knocks it down. Finally, the Panthers come away with points. They lead 47-18.
And just Panthers missing and getting their own rebound. They did that 3 times that possession. Coach Cook might have said something in the halftime, be like, if you're gonna miss all these shots, you might as well just get the rebound and start and capitalize from it. And just doing a great job of getting the rebound, find the open man, and just getting as many shots as you do. The more shots, the more you're gonna make.
That's completely true, and it has worked very well. Greenbrier has just not been boxing out tonight, and that's what's led to a lot of these offensive boards for Cabot, as Bree Hall will play lockdown defense on steal. She comes away with the steal as she's in the fast break. She does a little spin move, puts up a shot, and it won't go. Rebound, steal, and another steal, nearly, as it will be a jump ball. My goodness, what are we watching, Zane?
I have no idea. Just coming out of halftime, the Panthers just been they've been ball hunting. Really, every time they see a ball on the floor or a ball in the air, they're giving it their all. Diving, jumping, flying, doing whatever they can to grab the ball.
And we know Cabot is an aggressive team, but coming out of the half, this has just been completely different. And what a find from Jenna Cook to find Churchill on the layup. Churchill now has 10 points on the night. As James tries to drive in, and the ball is stolen by Cabot. Jenna Cook now in transition. Finds JC on the wing. She wants to take the three. Decides against it. Pulls up in the mid-range. Will not get it to fall. Greenbrier now takes possession.
The Cabot Panthers have 3 players with double-digit points.
As there's another steal. That one will be for Churchill, as Cunningham now on the drive seems to have tripped over her own feet and just throws it out of bounds.
As Bliss Miller is going to come in for Kennedy Churchill.
And man, what a game we're seeing from the Cabot Lady Panthers, as they lead 49-18, up by 31. And a three from the logo, nothing but net. What a shot. Wharton for 3 from deep. Now Cunningham finds Cook. Cook drives, finds Bliss Miller. She looks to answer. That one won't go. And a great box out by Wharton. And there's going to be a blocking foul against JC Cook.
I mean, you love to see the aggression from the Panthers, but not that aggressive. JC looked to get a little too aggressive, getting a little too pushy and shovey. But right there, just the steal. I mean, keep the aggression going, keep it good.
And I mean, it's worked well for the Panthers all night. JC finds Cunningham down low. Cunningham with another bucket. She now has 14 on the night.
And Cunningham she's been a dominant player even before she transferred here, before her senior season already hitting the 1,000-point mark in high school basketball, and just continues. She has 14 on the night.
And another three from Wharton, another long bomb, as she now has a quick 6 points on back-to-back threes.
Wharton's thinking, we're down by 27. I'm going to take the ball and just start shooting and take over and just stop the Cabot Panthers momentum.
And it's worked very well, and the last second shot from Bliss Miller will not fall. As going into the fourth quarter, Cabot leads Greenbrier 51-24.
As the Panthers had a commanding 51-24 lead. They got up to a lead of 33, but now it's only 27. And what if you're Coach Cook right now, what are we saying to our players in the huddle?
I mean, just keep up the intensity. I wouldn't be surprised to see some new faces out on the court for Cabot as they are just running away with this, up huge here in the fourth quarter. I mean, there's no reason in risking your players getting hurt, but I don't know. I would, from a fan's perspective, you just want to keep watching the Cook sisters ball.
You sure do. You know, if I'm Greenbrier right now, I'm thinking this is what shows true character when you're down by this many points and tough as the Cabot team is. This is where your true colors come out, as we see a couple new faces as Beach comes on the court and Hart comes on, and Bangus just trying to see who can get something started, and just good practice right here for Greenbrier, just playing super tough defense, probably the toughest defense in Arkansas.
Yes, the Cabot Panthers have played tremendously all night, and a ill-advised shot will go sailing out of bounds. Cabot Panther ball, as now Kaylin Bean and Lily Bowles check in the game, and so does Kennedy Churchill.
They're going to come in for Jenna Cook, Bliss Miller, and Abby Grace Cunningham. I would not be surprised if that is the last time we see those three in tonight.
Now Kaylin swings it to Bree Hall. Hall finds Cook. Cook looking to make something happen, gives it back to Hall. Hall on the drive to Churchill. Churchill tries to get it down low to Bowles, and there's going to be a double dribble by Lily Bowles. Clear frustration.
As that is going to be a new face for Greenbrier. Number 13, McNeil, comes in for the leading scorer, James.
And there's clear miscommunication up top. A deep three. Another one at that. That one will not even hit anything. And saved by J.C. Cook. Bree Hall now taking the ball up the court. Looks for Kaylin Bean. Kaylin Bean on the attack. Finds J.C. Cook. J.C. tries to fit a pass in down low. Gets back to her. Churchill in the corner for three. Won't go. Offensive rebound by Lily Bowles, and she is fouled. I mean, what toughness this Panther team has shown all night. This Cabot Panther team, excuse me. As Lily Bowles will not get the first free throw to go.
And check-in for the game is going to be Ashley Horn and Caitlin Graves, both sophomores, getting some playing time here on varsity.
As the second free throw will not fall either. As Wharton takes the ball up the court, hands it off to Bangs. Bangs now on the wing. Bangs gets it back. Hands it off. On the attack there, the ball hit out of bounds, and that will go off a Lady Cabot Panther. As Greenbrier will retain possession, as it seems like there's a whole bench swap in the game. No reason to risk your starters getting hurt down this big and up this big for Cabot.
They sure are, as Graves and Horn coming in. Coach Cook is just looking to see what they can do and seeing if he can trust them late in the season if a couple of our starters get hurt and see what they're made of. As right there, Ashlyn Horn stood her ground down low and made it where McNeil could not get her shot up. It was great stuff right there by the sophomore.
And Kaylin Bean now swinging around the perimeter. On the attack, the layup, she is fouled. Caitlin Graves will go to the line for 2 free throws. And her first free throw will not fall. But I guess that's why God gave us 2.
It sure is.
The second free throw from Caitlin Graves will not fall either. A very similar miss, and Lily Bowles showing some hustle unfortunately saves it to Greenbrier, as now Greenbrier looks to push the tempo and maybe just fighting for some pride here. And a tough layoff off the top of the backboard won't go. A rebound by Greenbrier as they're swinging around the perimeter. Another drive from Bangs, and that one will not go either, but another offensive rebound by Greenbrier as Cabot not boxing out here late in this game. Maybe a sign of maybe fatigue, not too sure what we're seeing. And an air ball from the Greenbrier Lady Panthers.
That foul is going to be on Lily Bowles for pushing. And something happened with both of these teams with the rebound. They just thinking in their head at halftime, they're like, I'm tired of not getting a rebound. Everybody else is going for it, trying their best. Like right there, the Greenbrier Panthers had 2 offensive rebounds. And earlier in the game, we saw Cabot have 4 in 1 possession.
As now McNeil dribbles it off of her foot. The ball will go rolling out of bounds. Cabot Panther ball. Churchill to inbound to Kaylin Bean. As Bean now going to take her time. There's no need to push tempo this late in the game. Just need to drain some clock. The pump fake. And a turnaround jump shot will not fall. Rebound Lily Bowles, as that one won't fall either. Greenbrier now looking to push the tempo and maybe put some points on the board, but the ball pokes away right there by Kaylin Graves. Kaylin Graves continues to play fantastic defense. And we are awaiting a call. There was a foul that will go against Kaylin Graves.
That was great defense right there, just a little too touchy as we see number 14, Carlton, come in for the first time.
And Churchill continue to apply that defensive pressure on Bangs. As clear miscommunication on the offense for Greenbrier. On the attack, the layup will not go. Rebounded by Lily Bowles. Finally finds Kaylin Bean. Bean now kicks it into the corner. Cabot running the motion. Finds Churchill. Churchill gets it down to Bean. Bean on the fadeaway jump shot, looking like Kobe Bryant. What a play from Kaylin Bean.
That was a great play, great shot. Just really impressive stuff.
And that's not something you see at the high school level, is it?
You sure don't. And saying she's only a sophomore, just really experienced, and just watching some highlights of old Kobe Bryant, taking notes.
I mean, that's the only place that I've seen that. Just impressive turnaround fadeaway J from Bean, as there's a bit of a miscommunication on the offensive side of the ball as Churchill turns the ball over, and a deep 3 won't go for Greenbrier as Bean now grabs the rebound and will set up the offense for the Cabot Panthers. Churchill in the corner, back to Bean. Bean wants to attack and get another bucket. A tough shot. What a bucket from Kaylin Bean.
Kaylin, she has 6 points on the night, and she is not scared with those 4 fouls to go in. She is trying to get up there in the double digits with 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the game.
And this Cabot team refuses to stop playing defense as the 3 is hoisted, won't go. Rebound by Bean. Bean finds Churchill. Churchill on the attack. Fast break layup will fall. Churchill with another bucket on the night. That will give her 12 points.
And that puts the Panthers' lead up to 31.
And man, even this second unit for the Panthers continues to play fantastically. And there's going to be a reach-in call. That one will go against Kaylin Graves.
And the remaining of the Cabot Panther players come in as number 5, Ellis Boyd, and number 12, Kate Mathis, come in for Kaylin Bean and Kennedy Churchill. they're going to stay in for the remainder of this game.
As we have under 2 minutes, 1:45 and ticking left in this ball game. A three is hoisted, rims out. Offensive rebound by Greenbrier, stolen by Cabot. Cabot now on the dry fast break layup, and that one will fall. What a bucket from Ashlyn Horn.
And right there already, Ellis Boyd getting her name out there and getting involved with the great find.
Greenbrier now looking to get a basket, and it seems she was tripped up. The foul will go against Elise Boyd, as Beach will now go to the line. Oh, excuse me. It will be a baseline out of bounds for Greenbrier. Beach feeling a little bit of pain, it seems, in her knee region. She was holding it there. Beach shot up top will not fall as the ball goes out of bounds. And Elise Boyd to pass the ball in.
The Panthers have a 33-point lead. No shot clock, just looking to have some fun with this last possession.
Yeah, as really good sportsmanship right here would be to dribble it out. But these people don't get that much playing time. They want to get a bucket.
They sure do.
As the ball is just pinballing around down low. Graves now drives in, pass it down to Bowles down low, and Bowles is fouled, as it seems the clock will expire before she takes her first free throw on the night. And that will be the end of the game tonight. The Cabot Lady Panthers win 59-26, as we will be right back with the boys game. Catch us then. I've been your play-by-play commentator for the evening, Colton Hennessy, and alongside me your color commentator,
Zane Simon.
And have a great night.